Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be discussing some of the important MCQ of the third week of January. This session will be very helpful to you, so do watch the video till the end. So friends, we'll start with the session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. So friends, we have an app by the name AffairsCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded and logged in through your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to this page. And you can see here various all courses and various other sections provided to us. The courses that are provided by our team are very helpful and they will be very useful in your preparation. In the courses that we provide, we give you daily current affairs, weekly current affairs and monthly current affairs. In daily current affairs, we will be providing you with multiple quiz of 20 questions daily. Then we'll be giving you the daily current affairs content also. Similarly for weekly, we will providing you 50 questions of quiz on weekly basis, as well as all the important current affairs of that week will be given to you in an ebook. Similarly for monthly basis. Apart from this, we'll be providing you with banking awareness and all the banking relating exams. So don't worry, your preparation is in our hands. We'll be providing you with the best content. Apart from this, then you should know we've covered topic wise. Important daily topic wise or the monthly topic wise are covered in our course. We'll give you 20 types of such PDFs that will cover apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, national affairs, international affairs, sports, awards, applications and web portals, and defense sector. All the topics that you see of general studies are basically covered here. All right, these are very important, so you should be able to revise them from using our course. All you have to do is to purchase our course. You can use code Vikas10, that will be giving you an additional 10% discount on the purchase you make. So it is a bumper offer. All you have to do is go and download our app and check our courses. So friends, we'll start with the session. So friends, let's start with the session. First, we'll be talking about some important one-liners. As you know the drill, we'll be talking about both MCQ as well as one-liners. So first, we'll be talking about some national news. Government has launched National Helpline to report atrocities against SCs and ST. Andhra Pradesh inked pact with UNFAO. What is United Nations Food Agriculture Organization? All right. And ICAR. What is ICAR? Indian Council of Agriculture Research. So United Nations FAO and ICAR has together inked a pact with Andhra Pradesh for sustainable agriculture. All right, remember UNFAO and ICAR joined with Andhra Pradesh. Next, NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation, will set up India's first green hydrogen microgrid project at Simhadri, Arunachal Pradesh. Oh, sorry, Andhra Pradesh, not Arunachal Pradesh. All right, NTPC will set up India's first green hydrogen microgrid project at Simhadri, Andhra Pradesh. Then Durga Puja on UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage of humanity list. What are intangible that you cannot touch? So this is an Durga Puja is a festival it is a festival and it is a vibe that you cannot touch. All right, so it is listed under UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage of humanity list. Next is your Jharkhand's chief minister has launched sports action toward harnessing aspirations of youth scheme, that is your Safai scheme for moist hit areas. What is the name of the scheme launched by Jharkhand? It is Safai. What is the full form? Harnessing aspiration of youth, and the full form is sports action towards harnessing aspiration of youth is the scheme for Safai that was recently launched for the moist hit areas of Jharkhand. 7th India International Science Festival 2021 was held at Panji, Goa. Where was India International Trade Fair? It was in New Delhi at Pragati Maidan. Bihar won the gold medal in this India International Trade Fair that was held in Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. This year we are talking about the 7th edition of India International Science Festival that was held at Panji, Goa. PFC signed agreement with Green Cell Mobility for deployment of 350 electric buses in Uttar Pradesh. And also remember, if we are talking about the list in which, or you can say the state that has topped in the most number of sales of electric vehicles, it was topped by Uttar Pradesh. That is also important. Let's come to some important questions now. See, the target is we have to complete important one-liners as well as the MCQs. So we will mix and match. That will be an interesting way to proceed. First question is, identify the institution that organized the first ever Startup India Innovation Week from 10th to 16th of January. I repeat, you have to name the institution that organized the first ever Startup India Innovation Week. First, focus here. First ever Startup India Innovation Week was launched by DPIIT. What is DPIIT? Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade launched the first ever Startup India Innovation Week. Alright, important. Then if I ask you, first ever drone mela, where was it conducted or by which state it was conducted? MP, and in MP it was conducted in Gwalior. First ever drone mela. Alright, moving on to second. Ministry of Heavy Industries launched India's first coal to dash plant in the Bhel unit. Coal to dash plant. See, Ministry of Heavy Industries launched India's first coal to methanol. Methanol is a fuel. Coal to methanol plant in the Bhel unit. And where is this located? It is located in Hyderabad. So correct option here becomes option what? Option 3. Alright, it was coal to methanol. And where was it set up? It was set up at the plant of Bhel unit at Hyderabad. Alright, this C, coal to methanol, it is also known as CTM, coal to methanol. Alright, it is a pilot plant that was launched in Hyderabad unit of Bhel. Next question. Dash became the first country to buy Brahmos cruise missiles. Brahmos. It is a joint venture of India and Russia. First thing you should know, Brahmos important. Then it is saying Dash became, which country became? Let me tell you, Philippines became the first country to buy Brahmos cruise missiles under a $375 million deal to procure 3 batteries of the missile. So 3 batteries. Correct option here becomes option 1. Alright, and remember, if question is asked which country became the first country to buy the Brahmos supersonic cruise missile system, it was also your Philippines only. First country to buy the Brahmos cruise missile system. Alright, then moving on. Next question. Before question, let's start looking at some important one-liners related to awards. Sunil Gavaskar honored with the Sports Journalist Federation of India Medal 2021. This is the highest medal or this is the highest honor that SJFI gives to any athlete or any person. So it was honored, or this honor was given to Sunil Gavaskar. Next is your Simon Biles, named Time Magazine's 2021 Athlete of the Year. Who became the Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year for the year 2021? Simon Biles. Alright, if I ask you, Simon Biles is related to what sport? She is related to gymnast. Alright, she is related to, or she's a gymnast, she is related to gymnasium. Simon Biles, she became the Times Magazine's Athlete of the Year. Next, we'll be talking about Kumar Mangalam Birla or KM Birla. He received the Global Entrepreneur of the Year award for the year 2021 by the Indus Entrepreneur, TIE. That is your the Indus Entrepreneur gave the or honored Kumar Mangalam Birla ji, KM Birla, with the Global Entrepreneur of the Year award. Next, we'll be talking about F1 champion Lewis Hamilton has received Knighthood award. As we know about Lewis Hamilton, he received this Knighthood award in which country? In UK, Britain. And who gave this award to him? He was presented with this award by Prince Charles. Also remember, if we are talking about Lewis Hamilton, he drives for Mercedes company. He is from UK. He is the first F1 player who has covered or who has won or covered a milestone of 100 plus victories in F1 racing. Also remember about Lewis Hamilton that almost all points covered. Almost all points covered related to Lewis Hamilton. Next, PM Modi. PM Modi has received Bhutan's highest civilian award. But what is the name of the award? Nagdak Pelgi Kholgo. Nagdak Pelgi Khorlo is the highest civilian award of Bhutan, and it was given to, or who was the first foreigner, if I ask you, first foreigner or first Indian who was honored with Bhutan's highest civilian award is our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Alright, this award, Dagdag Peli Kholgo, is also known as Order of the Night King. Coming back, Avni Lakhera won the Best Female Debut honor at 2021 Paralympic Sports Award. Who won Avni Lakhera? She is related to shooting. She won the Best Female Debut honor at 2021 Paralympic Sports Award. Moving on to important questions now. Which village from Kerala recently became the first ever sanitary napkin free village? First village that became the sanitary napkin free village. What is the name of the village? But tell me. C. Kumbalangi village. Kumbalangi village, where it is located? It is in Kerala. Question can be asked, which village or the state from which the village was selected, or the village from which state received or became the first ever sanitary napkin free village? It is located in Kerala. So this village, Kumbalangi village, is located in Kerala. Highly important. Alright. Also remember, it is India's first eco-friendly tourist village. If question asked, India's first eco-friendly tourist village, what is the name of the village, or where is this village located? Kumbalangi village, and it is located in Kerala. Alright. Next question. Which organization partnered with Google Pay to offer instant loans up to 3 lakh to small merchants? A loan of 3 lakh rupees will be provided to small merchants. What is the name of the organization that has partnered with Google Pay to provide the same? Tell me. Indifi Technologies. Alright, Indifi Technologies has joined hand with Google Pay, that is your GPay, to offer instant loan to tangible or eligible small merchants on the GPay platform. The loans will have a range of up to 2.5 lakh rupees to 3 lakh rupees. Alright, they will be small merchants. Moving on. DPIIT has recognized the year 2021 as the year of dash. DPIIT, the Department for Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, has recognized the year 2021 as the year of unicorns. What are unicorns? Unicorns are the startups that have crossed market cap of or market capitalization of $1 billion. Alright, this is a unicorn, and the name of the year that, or you can say 2021, has been recognized as the year of unicorns by DPIIT. Next, recently the volcanic eruption at the Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha Apai volcano led to the tsunami alerts in many countries. Remember, Tonga is the place where this area, basically the famous that area that became for this volcanic eruption was Tonga. Alright, so it is asked that recently, due to the volcanic eruption of this Tonga volcano, tsunami alerts in many countries were given. So this volcano is submerged under which of the oceanic body? Under which oceanic body is this Tonga Hunga volcano located? It is located under South Pacific Ocean. Rings of fire. Rings of fire. This is also located where? It is located in Pacific Ocean. Important question. Alright, mark this. This particular volcano was located in South Pacific Ocean. Next, who recently launched India's first intelligent chronic disease patients habit tracking system that was called Power Map, that was developed by Madhav Bog? Tell me, who launched this Power Map? That is India's first intelligent chronic disease patient habit tracking system that is named Power Map, that was developed by Madhav Bog. What is the name of the person who launched it? It was launched by our Union Minister of Road and Transport and Highways, Nitin Gadkari ji. Alright, he launched this Power Map. And what is this Power Map? Power Map is India's first chronic disease patient habit tracking system. Next, identify the organization that recently signed its first contract with Anadron Systems to receive a maneuverable expendable aerial target under Make 2. Tell me,
Let me give you the answer. Indian Army is the organization that has recently signed its first contract with Andron Systems to receive a maneuverable expandable aerial target under Make 2. Alright, mark this. The contract is worth 96 crore rupees and it is the first contract with the private sector aimed at Atmanirbhar Bharat defense. Alright, now as Atmanirbhar Bharat, we want everything to be made in India, or like 90 of the things we want to be made in India that we are exporting from other countries. Coming back to some important one-liners. Now we will be talking about appointments and resignation. We saw this. Leena Nair has been appointed as the global CEO of Chanel brand. General M.M. Narwane appointed as the chairman of Chief of Staff Committee. Highly important. Arvind Kumar appointed as the DG of Software Technology Park of India. Unsu Kim appointed as the MD of Hyundai Motors India Limited. Mark this. Uttarakhand appointed Rishabh Pant as the state brand ambassador to create awareness about the sports and various sports activities and the benefit of the sports on health to the youngsters of Uttarakhand. Also remember regarding this, Salman Khan has been appointed as the brand ambassador for COVID-19 vaccination drive to be taken place in Maharashtra. Alright, if Maharashtra, Salman Khan. Next, Mohit Jain appointed as the president of Indian Newspaper Society. Important, Mohit Jain. Atul Dinkar Rane appointed as the DG of Brahmos Aerospace Private Limited. Mark this. PV Sindhu re-elected as the member of BWF's Athletes Commission till 2025. Mark this important and remember the year till which he will be the member of BWF's Athletes Commission. Alright, coming back to questions. Which company recently partnered with the Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions and NPCI to launch a contactless RuPay credit card? Name the company that recently partnered with Bank of Baroda and NPCI, National Payment Council of India, to launch a contactless RuPay credit card. What is the name of the company? It is your Snapdeal. Along with Bank of Baroda and NPCI will be launching a contactless RuPay credit card. Next, which small finance bank recently received a financial assistance of 650 crore rupees from SIDBI to support small NBFCs? So remember, this is important. Both of your Jana Small Finance Bank and AU Small Finance Bank, they both received a financial assistance of 650 crore rupees from SIDBI. According to the Ministry of Commerce and Industries, India is set to achieve the targeted export level of dash in fiscal year dash. So, according to the Ministry of Commerce and Industries, India is set to achieve a target level of $650 billion. $650 billion till what, in what fiscal year? In fiscal year 21-22. So, the correct option here becomes option 4th. Alright, and who gave this data? This data was given by the Ministry of Commerce and Industries. Next, if and I ask you who is the minister here, Piyush Goyal is the minister. Next, oh, you also remember he chaired the review meeting of all the exports promotion councils also. Moving on, who recently became the Prime Minister of North Macedonia? New Prime Minister of North Macedonia. Who is he? Dimitar Kovacevic. I repeat, Dimitar Kovacevic became the new Prime Minister of North Macedonia. Next, now some important one-liners related to sports. David Warner, Haley Matthews has declared ICC Player of the Month for November month. Alright, these are questions that change every month, so don't remember them from my side. BCCI formed committee for differently abled cricketers. Highly important. Who is the president of BCCI? Saurav Ganguly. India won 16 medals in Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship 2021 that was held where? It was held in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Location is important. Mark this. And how many were medals won by India? 16 medals won by India. Next, we'll be talking about Badminton World Federation World Championship for the year 2021. In this, the person who won the men's singles was Lon Ki Yu, and the person who secured second position in this Badminton World Federation World Championship for the year 2021 was K. Shriknath, and he is the only Indian to receive the silver medal K. Shriknath. And in women's single category for the same championship was won by Akane Yamaguchi. Important. Next, come back to some MCQs. Which country recently performed its first flight of the world's heaviest supersonic military aircraft called Tupolev Tu-160M? It was done by Russia. As you know, there are tensions rising between Russia and the NATO countries, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Russia is planning to attack on Ukraine, but as Ukraine wants to become a part of NATO, but Russia don't want Ukraine to become a part of NATO, so that's why the tensions are going between Russian border at the border of Russia and Ukraine. So that can be one of the reason for testing this supersonic military aircraft of Tupolev. Now, can you tell me also one of the icebreakers recently that was nuclear powered? All right, that is the name of, what is the name of that nuclear powered icebreaker? Tell me, that will help Indian scientists to explore in the Arctic region. What is the name of that Russian icebreaker that is a nuclear power and that will help Indian scientists to explore the poles? Coming back, which company recently became the new title sponsor and official technology consulting partner of Toronto Waterfront Marathon? I repeat, name the company that became the new title sponsor and official technology consulting partner of Toronto Waterfront Marathon. It is your TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. Next, in which state of India Lipu Lake Pass was located? Just a static question. It is located in Uttarakhand. Highly important. Lipu Lake Pass is located in Uttarakhand. Mark this. Alright. Next, name the crowdsourced mobile app that was recently launched by Jitendra Singh on the Foundation Day of India Meteorological Department. On the Foundation Day of Indian Meteorological Department, what is the name of the crowdsourced mobile app that was launched by Jitendra Singh? The name of the app was Public Observation. When is your IMD Foundation Day? First of all, tell me. It is observed on 14th of January. Alright, so Jitendra Singh launched a crowdsourced mobile app that is Public Observation. The aim of this mobile app, that Public Observation, is to improve the data reception and dissemination of weather forecast, which will be available in how many languages? 4 languages, that is English, Hindi, Marathi and Tamil. Highly important. Mark this. Alright, it is related to what? Indian Meteorological Department. Jitendra Singh launched it and the Foundation Day is observed on 14th of Jan. And what is the name of the application? Public Observation. Next, name the company that recently signed a contract with the Mauritius government to export one advanced light helicopter, that is ALH Mk3. So the name of the company is HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Option 4 is correct. Alright, they have signed a contract for this advanced lightweight helicopter and the name of it is ALH Mk3. Identify the organization that recently launched a mobile app called Sarthi to provide education to investors. Who launched this? It was launched by SEBI. What is SEBI? SEBI stands for Security and Exchange Board of India. It launched a mobile app named Sarthi. Important, mark this. Alright, and this app is available in 2 languages, that is Hindi and English. The aim of this app is to create awareness and provide education to investors about the basic concept of the securities market. So the correct option becomes option 2. Who was recently appointed as the chairman and MD of Air India by succeeding Rajiv Bansal? As we know, Air India has now been taken over by Tata Sons. So the question asked here is, who is appointed as the new chairman and managing director of Air India? He will be Vikram Dev Dutt. Highly important question. Alright, Vikram Dev Dutt has been appointed as the CMD of Air India. Getting back, who he will be replacing Vikram Dev Dutt? Vikram Dev Dutt will be replacing Rajiv Bansal, who is the current chairman and managing director. Moving on. Dash become the youngest ever president of the European Union Parliament by succeeding David Sassoli. Who became the youngest ever president of the European Union? He is Roberta Metsola. Roberta Metsola became the youngest ever president of EU and she will be replacing David Sassoli. Alright, and from where she is? She is from Malta if asked. She is from Malta. Alright, she is the youngest ever and the third women to head the European Union Parliament. Next, coming to important days now. 16th of December is observed as 50th Vijay Divas. Mark this. 17th December. Why was this? It is between India won the India and Pakistan war that was held in 1971 to honor that. 17th of December we observe International Day to End Violence Against Sex Workers. 18th December as Minority Rights Day. 18th of December also as International Migrants Day with the theme Harnessing the Potential of Human Mobility. 18th also as World Arabic Language Day. Arabic language, a bridge between civilization is the theme. Then 19th December as the Goa Liberation Day. 20th as the International Human Solidarity Day. 22nd as National Mathematics Day, and 25th to 20 to 25th we will be observing Good Governance Week, and on 25th of December we will be observing the Good Governance Day that was honored or that is celebrated in the memory of our former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. Highly important, mark this. Then on 23rd of December we observe National Farmers Day. This is also important because of the protests that were going on in our country. Moving on, who was recently appointed as the 17th chairman of the Indian Farmers Fertilizers Limited? Who is the 17th chairman of IFFCO? Named him Dilip Shanghani. Dilip Shanghani is the 17th chairman of IFFCO Limited. Next, Election Commission of India has recently increased the expenditure limit for parliamentary constituencies from 70 lakh to dash in bigger state. So the amount has been increased from 70 lakh to 95 lakhs in bigger states. Next, in which city 18th edition of Kachai Lemon Festival was celebrated on January 14th? So Kachai Lemon Festival, it is observed in which state? Tell me. And the 18th edition of this festival was observed recently. What is the name of the state? Tell me. It is observed in Manipur. Highly important. Ukhrul, Manipur. The 18th edition of this Kachai Lemon Festival is observed on 14th of January every year. Alright, this might change. Not the date is not fixed. This might change. Alright, and if asked what is the theme under which this festival was observed, so the theme is Organic Kachai Lemon for Safe Environment and Rural Transformation. I repeat, Organic Kachai Lemon for Safe Environment and Rural Transformation. Next, which country recently signed an agreement with India to initiate joint research and development on green fuels? So remember, India has signed with Denmark recently to initiate joint research and development on the green fuels. It is your Denmark. Next, if asked, this meeting was chaired by whom? Mr. S.K. Varshani, who is the advisor and head of the International Corporation Department of Science and Technology, headed this meeting. Next, the organization that recently signed an MOU with the Insurance Institute of India for capacity building of insurance sectors. Which is the institute? It is your International Financial Services Center. That is option 4th is correct. Next, coming back to some other important one-liners. Meta, that was previously known as Facebook, has partnered with CBSE to provide a curriculum on digital safety and online well-being and artificial or reality. Correct option becomes here Meta and CBSE. Remember both term, and for what they will be providing a curriculum for the digital safety and online well-being. Next is your Haryana has launched Khel Nursery scheme for the year 2022 to 2023 to promote sports. Important. Khel Nursery launched by Haryana. Center has granted in principle approval for 6 nuclear reactors at Chaitapur, Maharashtra. Highly important. Mark this. Next is Cabinet has cleared a proposal to raise women's marriage age from 18 to 21 years. So the age has passed the proposal and the age will be raised from 18 to 21. Rural Development Minister launched Management Information System portal that was named as Vikas portal. We have discussed this multiple times. The Management Information System portal launched by the rural minister was Vikas portal, and that was ranked. Why was this was launched? This was launched for ranking states and union territories in land acquisition projects. Next is your Prime Minister Narendra Modi has laid down the foundation stone of Ganga Expressway that is located in UP. Where is the world's first
carbon neutral airport being built. It is being built in Noida in UP, and the name is the Noida International Airport, and it is located in Jewar. All right. Next, the question being asked is, Indonesia replaced Jakarta with new capital city. What is the name of the new capital city? The capital city is Nusantara. Nusantara. Indonesia has replaced Jakarta's, which was the earlier capital city. Oh, Indonesia has replaced Jakarta with the new capital city, and the name of the new capital city is Nusantara. Earlier was Jakarta. And what is the change? Why they have changed the city? It is because Jakarta is prone to flooding and climate change. That also affects the internal working of the government. All right. Next, the 15th meeting of the BRICS Science and Technology Innovation Steering Committee decided that Dash will host 5 events in 2022 and Dash will chair for 2022. So remember, it is saying that the 15th meeting of the BRICS Science and Technology Innovation Steering Committee decided that India will host 5 events in 2022 and Dash will chair for 2022. China will chair for 2022. So 5 events of BRICS will be hosted by India, and the chairmanship, or the who will be chairing for 2022, it is China. Okay, so China will have the chair for 2022, but India will be hosting 5 events in 2022. If I ask what is the theme for the BRICS 2022, foster high quality BRICS partnership, usher in a new era for global development. This is the theme for the BRICS 2022. So the correct option here becomes India and China. Next, Dash became the first black woman to appear on the US currency. So who was the first black woman to appear on the US currency? Is Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou became the first black woman to appear on the currency in January 2022. Highly important. Alright, she appeared on the US currency, that is your dollar. First black woman. Next, also remember, there is a book, or you can say an autobiography of Maya Angelou, is I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. This is the book and autobiography of Maya Angelou. Next, as per RBI Digital Payments Index, the digital payment increased by how much percent? According to this digital payment index that was released by RBI, 39.64% digital payments were increased up to 304.6% in September 2021 when compared to 217.74% in September 2022 or September 2020. So the correct option here becomes, it increased from 39 points, increased by 39.64% to 304%. So the jump was of around 10 times, UK, less than 10 times, more than 9 times. Next, according to the Futures Industries Association, Dash emerged as the world's largest derivatives exchange for the third consecutive year in 2021 in terms of number of contracts traded. So, National Stock Exchange of India has emerged as the world's largest derivative exchange for the third consecutive year in 2021 in terms of the number of contracts traded, and this was released by FIA, that is your Future Industries Association. All right. Next, name the Indian women cricketer who was recently named in the ICC Women's T20 Team of the Year 2021. Smriti Mandhana, Indian cricketer, was named in 2021 by ICC, that is your International Cricket Council, as the Women's T20 Team of the Year, and she is Smriti Mandhana. Alright, also remember, Smriti Mandhana is India's highest scorer, who have scored 255 runs at an average of 31.87 runs in 2021. So alright, also it is the third time Smriti Mandhana won this particular title. Alright, third time she won. In 2018 she won for the opener, and 2019 number 3. Moving on. Indian tennis player Sania Mirza recently announced her retirement from sports at the end of 2022. In which year did she receive Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award? So, in which year she received the Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award in the year 2015? See how the questions are framed. Now she has announced her retirement. So the question is asked related to the Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award that was awarded to her in 2015. Alright, so questions and the information related to her you should know. So similarly, if I ask you, Arjun Award was given to Sania Mirza in which year? In 2004. Then Padma Shri was awarded to her in 2006. Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award was awarded to her in 2015. But now this Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award has been changed to what? Major Dhyanchand Khel Ratan Award. And also remember, if we talk about Padma Bhushan for sports was also honored to her in 2016. So these are some of the awards that she received that you should also know. Next, National Commission for Safai Karamcharis is under which ministry? This National Commission for Safai Karamcharis is under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Coming back to some important one-liners, GAIL has signed an MOU with GACL for setting up 500 KLD bioethanol plant in Gujarat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched development projects worth 650 crore rupees in Goa. Odisha's Chief Minister has launched Mukhya Mantri Vayu Swasthya Seva for remote tribal districts. Mark this, Mukhya Mantri Vayu Swasthya Seva launched by Odisha. Nagaland has created 3 new districts that you should know. Punjab's Chief Minister has declared Krishna Balrama Jagannath Yatra as state festival. Another important news you should know. Alright, moving on. Olympic player Lilium Mins recently announced her retirement from the sport. She represents which sports in Olympic? So, she represented which sport? She represented hockey. Remember. Alright, she represented hockey. Next, Retuna is the world's first recycling shopping mall. In which country is Retuna located? It is located in Sweden. Next, and also why this is important, because it is the first recycling shopping mall, that is Retuna, located in Sweden. Which country will surpass China as the third largest ethanol consumer of the world by 2026 according to the statement of the International Energy Agency? According to IEA, which is the country that will surpass China in terms as the third largest ethanol consumer by the world or by the year 2026? So it will be which country? Tell me. Important question, highly important question. Our beloved India. Alright, India is the country that will surpass China as the third largest ethanol consumer of the world by the year 2026. The data released by IEA. Alright, next. RBI recently permitted the NBFC investment and credit companies with asset size of dash and above to undertake factoring business under Factory Regulation Act of 2011. So, size of 1000 crore rupees and above are to undertake factoring business under the Factoring Regulation Act of 2021, as it was recently RBI recently permitted the NBFC investment and credit card companies to do the same. Correct option becomes option 2. Who recently won Prime Minister election of Barbados for the second consecutive term? So for the second consecutive term, Mia Amar Motley won the Prime Minister election for the second time for Barbados. Alright. Next, some important international news. India and Uzbekistan has partnered to promote cooperation and intensify inter-regional cooperation. Mark this important. India and Vietnam signed an agreement to establish partnership in digital media and in the field of information and technology. World's Most Admired Man 2021. In the list of this most admired man for 2021, our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi secured 8th spot. Karl Nehammer sworn in as the Chancellor of Austria. Gabriel Boric sworn in as the President of Chile. 5th Truecaller's Global Spam and Scam Report. In this, the rank of India was 4th and Brazil topped in this particular list, that is Truecaller's Global Spam and Scam Report, and this was released by Truecaller we all know what Truecaller is. We have the app, and this was the 5th edition of this global spam and scam report of 2021. Coming back to questions, state government of India, a state government of Dash has signed an MOU with Haryana for construction of Adi Badri Dam for the revival of Dash River. Very important question. State government of Himachal Pradesh HP has signed an MOU with Haryana government for the construction of Adi Badri Dam. Now the question can be asked is Adi Badri Dam. Adi Badri Dam is located where? Alright, so it is located on which river? The question can be asked. Alright, so it is saying this state government of Himachal Pradesh signed an MOU with Haryana government for construction of Adi Badri Dam for the revival of which river? For the revival of Saraswati river. So the correct option here becomes option 5. Next, what is the total amount allocated by the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, that is AIIB, for its first data center projects in Asia? So a total amount of 150 million US dollar was allocated by AIIB for its first data center projects in Asia. Who recently got appointed by UNDP India as first ever youth climate champion? So Prajakta Kohli, a very famous Indian YouTuber and actor. Prajakta Kohli has been appointed by United Nations Development Program as India's first ever youth climate champion. Highly important, mark this. She is on the YouTube by what name? Mostly same. Next, Janvi Dangati, one here, Ajay Nair, who is he? Carrie Minati, Bhuvan BB Ki Vines. Alright, we all know them. Moving on. Janvi Dangeti, an engineering student from Dash, became the first Indian to complete NASA's International Air and Space Program. So, Janvi Dangati, she is related from which state? She is related from Andhra Pradesh, and she became the first Indian to complete NASA's International Air and Space Program. Highly important. Alright, she is 19 years of age. Alright, and she is from West Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh, and she became the first Indian to go through this IASP NASA's program. Which country recently developed a 2 feet large artificial moon to stimulate low gravity environments using magnetism? It was your China. Important. If artificial moon developed by which country? China. Also, if I ask you recently EAST project, if you know, in this EAST project, China has attained 10 times the temperature that was on the surface of sun. So it was achieved in the laboratory for an amount of 110 seconds. Continuously we achieved temperature that is on the surface of the moon, and we achieved 10 times of it. The EAST project is also of China. So artificial moon also, if we are relating to sun, EAST project also of China. Next, Dash published a study on the artificial intelligence which ranked India at Dash position in terms of spending on AI. So tell me, according to the Brookings Institution, I repeat, according to the Brookings Institution, a study published, this institution, Brookings Institutions, published a study on artificial intelligence that ranked India at what position? Ranked India at the 6th position in terms of spending and investment on artificial intelligence. Alright, in the artificial adoption, if we are talking globally, India was ranked 7th while USA topped it. Alright, if we are talking about artificial adoption, alright, in that index India was ranked 7th, USA topped it, second was China, and third was UK. Who was recently honored with Netaji Awards for 2020 by Netaji Research Bureau? Important question. Who was, I repeat, who was honored with Netaji Award for 2021 or 2022 by Netaji Research Bureau? It was your Shinzo Abe. On the occasion of 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji Research Bureau has honored Shinzo Abe, who was the former Prime Minister of Japan, with Netaji Award 2022. Next, name the Indian movie that recently won the Best Film Award under the Asian Film category at the 20th Dhaka International Film Festival of 2022. Name of the movie is Khuzangal. Next, which is the world's largest producer and consumer of tea? India. India is the world's largest producer as well as the consumer of tea. Important. Alright. And in India, if we talk about Kerala, Nilgiri Hills of Kerala, then Assam, Karnataka, Tripura are in the topmost tea production states of India. Topmost is your Kerala. So friends, this was our session. I hope you enjoyed it. Do like our video. Also, we want you to tell us in the comment that how you feel about the video. I hope you have enjoyed the session and you have gained a tremendous knowledge. Also, those who have already seen our previous video would have revised this content in a better way. Alright, so these videos will be very helpful to you. All we want from you is to give us your suggestions. If you have liked the video, all we want you to is comment down below. So friends, the battery is also over. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparation.